Okay, so this is the 16th. Oh yeah, there's an agenda item. Um, yes, that's the agenda item. We want to also look at the UAA things. Sure. And it's the 16th, yes. Okay, let's go to the board. Let's run the sync first. That should, so we have a tool, or I've developed a tool to sync all the open issues that are in one config file. And that config file mimics what we have in the foundational infrastructure working group, all the repos there. It looks at all the open issues and open pull requests, and then creates or links them to this board. This is a GitHub projects beta. So that automation should go in a GitHub task, but I'm still iterating on it. So, but yeah, within GitHub project beta, you can create different views. So you have like Kanban style views, and then you have like scopes or filters basically on the whole list. And you can create custom fields on all your issues. So I have added, for example, an area field. And that way we can also look at, for example, all the PRs from UAA. We will go do that later. Let's start with the Bosch things. And then we go from right to left. So things that are ready to be merged, we go over first. Yes. Oh yeah, this one has still been open. Oh, there's been progress.
I think I approved this one. So
yes.
Is it that no? Should be approved already because we got the requested change.
Yeah, so I think this one can be merged. I will also approve this one. And we have 2 approvals. So within the, there's working group guidelines or things that they're working on. And the idea there is that there should be two approvals to get something merged. And we will go at some point maybe to auto merging, but that's currently not there yet. So, okay, that one is done. This one is also approved, I see. And how long has it been approved? Oh, you approved it 6 days ago.
Yeah, I think it was last week also.
Yeah, I looked at this one. This is really trivial.
Yeah.
I mean, I just wanted the others to also have some time to review, but no, we're gonna just merge this. Okay. Pending review discussion. So why we have double labels is because you can have only one priority, or no, not priority. What's it? The state or something. Every issue can only have one state, but it's shared between issues and pull requests. So pending review is not really appropriate for an issue. So there, it's discussion. Let's see. Yeah, they still need to fix. Yeah, sure. But I need to iterate on this. Um, okay. Yeah. I don't know if anybody has any more context, but this one has been open for a while. We had a discussion offline with Donatello who's from SoftLayer, and they have an issue. And we are now they are unblocked, so it's not that urgent anymore because they fixed the just use an older agent, but still there needs to be a fix in the long term. So we cannot just close it. Well, this one was, I guess, really trivial, right? Kenneth had a lot of questions again. Let's see.
Somehow this also got a fix in. So we have two things in now, the refactoring and
yeah, something went really wrong there, but it's a bit late to fix it now, I guess.
yeah.
I mean, like going from here, what would be a logical thing? Like revert all those changes that people already started commenting on or something? I don't know. But it basically your pull request got hijacked, right? And your pull request
Correct,
was already
yeah.
a correction on another review. I mean, wow, I don't know how we got in this state. And it's also like quite a small change with a lot of tests. And then there's even questions for more tests on this. Okay,
Yeah,
but these are updated, so that seems to be fixed.
So from my point of view, this also we have the test cases for the new use cases, but I'm the owner of the PI, I cannot approve it.
Okay, so you think it's okay? Okay.
I would wait also for
Kenneth?
Kenneth, yeah.
Yeah, so
Because
Kenneth.
he suggested the other use cases and I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so but those have been submitted, right? Yes. So there's new code, so we want a review from Kenneth. Okay, let's wait for that. Not that something is totally blocked on this or something. Ooh, this is a big one, I think.
Wow, this is, yeah, this is massive. So I didn't request any code changes. I just had some suggestions here. I think Justin will apply them.
Okay, so there's still conversation going on.
Yeah, discussion.
Okay, I'll leave it like that then. Yeah, this is the accompanying docs change, right?
Correct. I actually requested changes here. Oh, did I missed? Yeah, I requested changes. Yeah.
Okay, so we should put it in
What?
waiting for changes.
But why am I?
Hmm?
We didn't got the changes now, right?
No, I don't think so. Oh, he did request a review from you, and he
Correct.
did.
Yeah, because I am seeing that I'm not anymore in the, my state was somehow to approve again. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see. So then we need to pending review. Yes, re-review. Okay. Oh yeah, this one. This is an interesting one. So Ramon is setting up CI to test these changes. We're creating a separate pipeline to test FIPS pipe stem cells, and I'm also in a conversation with the foundation and Canonical to see if we can get like maybe publish something for the broader community. Not in its current form, but we would need some agent changes to inject the Ubuntu Advantage token at runtime. Otherwise, you can basically use it without paying for it. And that's not nice for Canonical. But yeah, that's a broader discussion going on. But Ramon has been setting up CI for this.
Okay.
But this is more of like it's adding stages to install VIPS packages and kernels and those types of things. And the end goal is to have this in the Bionic branch. So, yeah, there's a review going on.
So you are also interested to have such a stem cell?
Yeah, I think there's interest from SAP as well, right?
Yeah, there is also interest from our side. We've been working on that actually.
Yeah, so that's why like maybe there's someone on your team that wants to take a look at this as well, because we at VMware are also really quite interested in this because we have some customers asking for this, and now that Canonical is stepping up to actually make this happen, right? That would be an awesome scenario.
And Ramon is on this.
Yeah, Ramon is testing this, but he's not reviewing it. But do you have like any VIPS context?
I have to check with. I have to check. I have to check whether this is known on our side. Most probably yes. I think.
Yeah, I've pinged Felix about this, but he is, I don't know, on leave or something. So he redirected me to someone. Don't remember his name. The Slack crashed. So, but I will. Yeah, we can follow up on this offline.
Yeah.
If you find out someone at SAP who wants to also look at this. Okay, now we have some new ones. We're almost through it. That's good. Oh, there's already 2 approvals from Ramon. No, yeah, Ramon is okay, but no, from Konstantin. But is it a big change? this looks. And this is in the. Okay. Stem cell. Oh, that seems quite significant. And this is on the bionic one. Yes. Okay. So no. So it makes sense that Konstantin, who created this original code, has approved this change, and Ramon, who owns Bionic branch. So I'm gonna go ahead and merge this. Ooh, the registry got removed, or is being removed.
This is also
Yeah.
great.
Hello,
And
guys.
Hello.
Indeed, that's a big one.
That's a really big one. Yes. Okay, we're gonna run the lottery. Foundational infrastructure. Who's gonna get it? Haha, Benjamin, you are the lucky one. You can see here, right, that it was automatically assigned. There's no cheating. It's like,
Oh my God.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have, I mean, it's just a removal thing. So yeah, that makes sense that there's lots of changes. So this is in the state pending review. And then we have this one. Oh, wow. What's this? I have no context on this at all. I would actually want to ask Kenneth, because Kenneth has, at least in the last one, to touch this. I believe so.
What is mtab?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, this could use a test, right? In general. Do we have tests for this whole thing? Yeah, there's tests. But yeah, I'll leave that up to the reviewer.
It's the list of currently mounted devices. So
Benjamin.
it may be related to my recent patch that for checking the actually mounted devices in order to.
But are you writing that file out?
No, no, my recent patch was just checking actually mounted devices on VAR-VCAP store in order to properly report no persistent disk stats whenever, even when the directory exists. The VAR-VCAP store directory may exist, but nothing is mounted, and previously there were wrong persistent disk statistics that were
I see. Yeah, that changed. Yes.
and now the moon point are checked. So somehow, I don't remember how, but I didn't do it. I'm using something that already exists. I've been using some mount point checking code that was already existing in the Bash agent. So nothing new.
Yeah, so you didn't introduce any new like reading logic for that file, right?
Indeed, yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
We'll see. And that's it. Okay. Before we go to issues, I think it's good to also, now that we have Marcus on the call, and also let's go over the UAA PRs. Maybe not all of them, but maybe we can.
No, not all.
Not
You
all of
may,
them. Yeah.
you may know that this is a historic view, and because of this many changes of the responsibilities in the UA area the last year, so to say, this is the view of open issues and PRs nobody feels really responsible for. Yes. And therefore, my hope was that Peter is also in this call, Peter Chen, to have another colleague with a historic view, but since he's not there, yeah. So,
I mean, we don't have to fix everything. Like, it's just also to get a feel of what we're like trying to do with the whole process. There's no expectation that we're gonna clean up this inbox by now. We're gonna go, I don't know, shall we say maybe through 10 first or something, and we try to put them somewhere on the board, and maybe we can, I don't know, already close things. I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, okay, you have put it different project into this view, because here you see that is the client. And for UAA, we have two different clients. The UAA itself should also.
Yeah, that's also here.
You're there. Yeah, that is also okay, but at the bottom of the list. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's also it's everything. So everything that falls under the identity and auth, they created new names for everything. So Bosch is called VM Deployment Lifecycle, and then actually Bosch, and then CredHub is Credential Management.
Okay.
But so UAA is identity and auth. Yeah, we can also go from the bottom and then start with the UAA once.
Yeah, okay, exactly. That is one from the very last is a new created one, and I already worked on it. So I have no access to this board, so I cannot move these bullets into a different state. But you can move it into pending for review, because I have created a pull request.
Okay, so it's but I think I can just give you access. That
would be also good. If you search me STR,
I think I can just, is the whole no, then it's not the whole foundation. Those teams are still wrong. What's your
STR, and then I should appear. R, yes, the last.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that. So, and I
So what we also try to do, if we assign, so okay, there's the reviewers, that's good. I also try to assign it because then that shows up on the board. So the reviewers don't show up on the board, but in the so if you assign it, then you see the icon
Okay.
here. I don't know. That's and you can filter on that as well. So that can be useful if you want to see all the things that are assigned to you. Right? You can start typing here like assign me, for example, or no, but yeah, that's useful. Okay, and then this one.
Yeah, here it begins. It is again with the client library. Currently, I've, so to say, came as lead to this project for the UAA and UAA release only. The client libraries is something I've tried to come with Peter to a conclusion. Which client library, for example, will be alive after our decision, because we have a Go and a Ruby. That is for Ruby, and currently I have no access to this project. So because of this renewal process with the working group leads, I only have access to UAA and UAA release, which is fine for me. But if it belongs everything to UAA, then we should all have access to this, so to say.
Yeah, I mean, like they want to move to a PR-based model or PR-only model. So that's the plan. But the access rights are currently still we have a PR going to create some automation and some standardization around this, but it's not there yet. So
okay, but you see here's also Peter assigned.
Yeah, I saw it. But I can give you access later.
Yeah, okay.
Can you send the repos that you don't have access to me on Slack?
I will send it to you via Slack. Yes.
Because we don't have to do that with everybody. But that yeah, I see it. It's assigned. It's not that interesting here, like because it's only 2 of you, right? So
yeah, that's
you assign 2 from 2. It's like there's no.
Yeah, and Peter is also responsible for CredHub, so that is why I'm. So to say, we both in charge of UAA and CredHub, and he does almost all from CredHub, and the UAA stuff belongs to me, so to say. Yeah, but we have additional colleagues. Bruce Richards, I don't know. I have not talked to him since some weeks, but he was also in this area active, also for the contributions. But right now we are only 2, and the last weekend with dispatches was very stressful. Yeah, so to say.
Yeah, I can understand. Yes. Okay. But does that mean that there might be another approver coming soon, like that we should add to the working group?
Yeah, we have. So Torsten, which is also in the call, is a colleague of mine who could do the job. So to say, we have about 3 or 4 SAP colleagues and 3 or 4 VMware colleagues, but actively working on that, it's me, Peter, I would say. Yeah.
But I mean, like, it would be nice for the both of you to spread the review load a bit, right?
Okay, then.
I mean, like I could imagine, like maybe it's enough. I don't know I don't have a good handle yet on like how many incoming PRs there are each week. Like, so in the Bosch Bosch area, we have around, I would say 7 till maybe 10. I don't know. On a good week, we have 10. So that can be quite a lot. But I don't know if that's the same for UAA and CredHub.
No, feature requests are 1 per week, I would say. But our problem is that we have to really fast decide whether we need a fix or not. If pull requests from a bot comes in or some CVEs pop up and so on. That's
Yeah. So the PR from bots we leave out of. I mean, if you want, but we can get them here, but we have filtered out them, at least for the Bosch part, because otherwise it would be too much, and it's not that useful to look at those. At least in the Bosch on the Bosch side, we're trying to go to a model where we have like CI, just test those things and then merge it, or not even merge, but just bump dependencies in CI to run the test and then just commit. Because I don't know if it's really useful always.
What we often have is an issue created, but most of them are, so to say, consulting issues where someone expects that that should work or not, and then it's expected that we create a feature based on this consulting, and therefore we should have a automatic close of these issues. Pull requests are totally okay, and I try to bring most of them into, but we have many issues, which
So what for issues we're also looking at the stale bot to like start auto closing things that are open for more than an X number of days without any activity, because what you're saying is true. Like there's a lot of like those issues that are just keep dragging on, or there's no activity anymore. And I mean, we can leave it open in a state of like waiting for contribution, and then we can leave it open for a few maybe weeks, and then it closes. Because I mean, in the end, we need to be clear that like just because you raise an issue doesn't mean you get a fix, right? It needs to align with the people working on it, their backlogs.
Exactly, but then how we filter out this is something Peter should also be on board about deciding that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like I'm just sharing that we're seeing the same issues and we're thinking about solutions but don't have it yet. But like a stale bot would be a potential solution.
That is where GE colleagues, former GE colleagues, asked internally for a fix. That is exactly where I'm waiting for a response. Created that pull request and asked the requester, who is not in this ticket, but he contacted me directly via Slack, and I asked him to test this, if it is working or not. Because it is a special scenario which only GE has in place, so to say.
Yeah. Okay, so what would be the state here?
Waiting.
Is it waiting for changes? Maybe.
Yeah.
Potentially.
The best from this choices here.
Waiting for verification or something.
Yeah, that would be the case.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Is that GE part public information that we could put in here? Because I'm asking because this call is being recorded as well, so it is basically public now.
Yes, and therefore I cannot. Yeah, I'm also unsure what we have to. It is a special scenario, and therefore it's only. I'm asking the colleague if they really run this scenario, and if yes, then we have to think about changes, because it is not for us, VM and SAP, we do not use this scenario. We have to find a solution that does edge cases come to a situation where we have switches that others can, right now he thinks that it's a security issue. From my point, not, but yeah. So if it would be a real security issue, it wouldn't have been, he created first an issue and then a with this pull request. So it is nothing which is really secret, so to say. But for him, it was treated as security issue.
Okay, I will leave it like this.
Yeah,
It's okay.
hope he sees this call then, because I'm waiting some weeks now.
Okay,
The rest
do you know
is
his GitHub handle, because we can also ping him.
yeah, but yeah, he should now, right? Yeah, I will also ping him via Slack later and explain
Or
that.
just ping him in like GitHub issue, because then it like becomes visible who we are waiting on.
Close to GitHub issue because he saw that it was a security issue. There should be something attached to it or linked to. So, linked. I search if this issue it is a closed issue.
Okay, private.
Yeah, but I will contact him directly. And
Okay.
from now, the list on the very left side, I think it goes now in this yeah, in this area where it's hard to decide. Yeah, that is typical thing. Okay, also from GRE, former UA colleague from GE, where I simply don't know if we really should support this. UA itself is in a mode that we say we do, of course, security fixes. We try to bring some enhancements from OpenID Connect or from these standards, but UA will not move into a complete new authentication service, and that is a feature that is so the others should decide. Therefore, I added the complete group, and maybe you can also assign the maintainers in total that they see, because that is a case where at least one from other companies should provide feedback.
Seems like you cannot assign it to a group. No. So this is in an
Discussion, more or less, yes.
more of a discussion. But it has been open for quite a long time.
Yeah, but it is usual for UA that you have this. It is from that point of view not that old. We have many issues years ago created. So yeah, but here I simply need someone who decides if we should bring UA in a new position. Wanted to have changed the database model, for example, and yeah. I've some experience from SAP, and I say, no, we should not move into such a direction, because companies which run UA for a long time ago, I have existing databases, and if we do migration of these data models, then we will not bring only SAP, but others also in a situation where we have to think about how to migrate to this new model.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, therefore, at least from VMware, Peter or Bruce should get involved here.
Yeah. Peter who?
Peter Chen, yeah, and Bruce is also from VMware. There are some new
Bruce?
BR Bruce Richards. So, is it Bruce Richards? Yes. Check. Yeah.
So you want their review basically. But Bruce is not an approver.
BR is not. I only know the appreciation BR.
BR?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
No, but I mean, like, he's not an official approver.
Oh, yeah,
like,
sorry. Yeah, okay.
But
yeah,
I mean,
but he worked in this area as
yeah.
well.
But at least we want Peter Chen.
Peter, yeah, okay.
I mean, if we can get his opinion, I think then we can move it forward, right?
Yes. But from UAE perspective, that's it, I guess, because all other things are very old, the other issues and PRs which are on the board.
Okay. But at least, okay, so that means we have now the open.
Yeah, now I have the right. I've seen I can move the bullets from left to the right and so on. So I will also do some filtering.
Clean up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Shall we use the remaining 15 minutes to maybe go over the Bosch issues? I don't know. Like, there's probably not that. Yeah, there's 2 new ones, so maybe we can look at those. Or do we want to continue with UAA if the rest is old? I don't know. That makes sense.
Yeah, sorry, I had to drop off.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
I wish you excellent end of year celebrations.
Yeah,
And
you too.
see you in January. Yeah,
See you
bye-bye.
then. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's go over the issues. That is a good point.
From the discussion in the other PR regarding the multiple load balancers support.
The what? Multiple? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there was also a discussion about this?
Yeah, there are a lot of to-dos in the code generated, I don't know, by a tooling used to create the PR. And the to-dos actually, they describe code which is not covered at the moment. There are no unit tests. And I was surprised from where the to-dos are coming, or do we still need the to-dos? And
yeah, who's gonna do those to-dos? I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, and Justin just created the issue. I don't think we should strive for 100% coverage.
No, I'm surprised we had 100% coverage.
Yeah, me too.
It was like a lot of work. Maybe was not that valuable, but okay. Yeah, I don't know how to respond to this.
Maybe we should have a strategy to improve the test when we touch something. Trying to have 100% coverage is also not.
I mean, just removing that line. Is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the ask here, right? And we have a pull request template, I guess.
It's only for the Azure CPI, which require. Yeah.
I mean,
there is 100 code coverage should keep it. Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that. Oh no, that we were looking at the issue. I think that's about it. What else is there? Ugh. Machine type again. Oh, this is a bug. I will look into this a bit more. It seems like a bug, so.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's it. Anything else? Because otherwise, I give you all a bit of your time back. 5 minutes. And next week we don't have a call, and the week after. So this is the last one for this year, right?
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Happy
too.
holidays. Yeah, to you.
And
also.
to you.
Mhm.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you next year.
Bye.
See you next year. Bye.